Okay, guys, so we're gonna go into from a botched game to an absolute heater of a win here. We're sitting in Plat 3, rank just split yesterday, from the time of this video being recorded, right? I'm dead. My duo Stars is dead. Our random is alive because he's playing Vantage and was able to escape. Uh, you're gonna
Where you
hear me
go?
talking in the background. You're gonna hear Stars talking in the background a little bit here. So, what you're gonna do here, just let your random play. Honestly, like I'm telling Stars here to try to die because
There's
he
nowhere
could
for me. I
craft
can't go
us,
back up the hill. Best thing for me to do is
and we just died to a team that was up the hill.
How
He
the
can't even go
fuck
back
you
up
get all
because
the
you
way
dropped
over
down the
keep
there?
cliff
walking.
already.
The more you walk, the
But
faster you die.
he gets away safe here. So teammate does a little bit of a dumb move and just like, he has to get there on time. It was a little bit risky, not dumb,
Grab my ult.
very much
Grab my
risky
ult.
though. We're gonna come in here. I'm still dead, so we're just watching. We're just letting the random play how he how he plays. I'm not gonna tell him what to do. I'm not gonna tell him how to do it. Stars has an ability on uh
Portal.
altar that gives
And
me
buy more
the
shields.
ability to just pretty much just do whatever the
Oh
fuck
my
I want.
god, Stars! You should ask
Screaming in
him.
my ear. I'm screaming in your ear
Soon as
because
my rage
he
either
barely was
crackers.
able to get my banner, so we didn't have to craft, which is actually super huge. I type in here, holy buzzer beater for teammate. Uh,
Holy buzzer beaters.
yeah, we're gonna drop back in here, and we're gonna see how we
I think my
intel kind of.
counting was off. I could see the time.
That booping
I did
noise
definitely have
is
one
my
kill,
mute
but
box on Discord as well. My mute button on Discord.
yeah, I'm just putting my ult there.
So we're just gonna walk through this building, try to recuperate a little bit of ammo, a little bit of attachments, you know what I'm saying? Try to keep it nice and simple because Stars is not with us at the moment. He's putting down his ult over in like a corner
I
on
mean,
the
it's the
drop
reason
down
we're
from
alive.
the big overhang. So I'm just gonna keep over here. I'm gonna try to loot back up, you know what I'm saying? Look for death boxes. A little bit
They're
of
literally
movement for
everywhere.
you. Saying
Where?
I see on my map because he just hit recon beacon that there's kids in the
Oh.
water, or at least at the time that it's scanned. As you can see in later scans, they're not there anymore.
Jeez,
Um,
you can suck a dick.
Stars is over here complaining about his knees because he sits
Wait, no, he
really
has shields.
awkwardly.
To have nothing.
They just
Uh,
quit.
just keep playing
Because
here.
I've been
Just
sitting
keep
on
playing
them.
a smoke. We're not gonna take a fight yet because
No,
first
I
of
was
all,
on
it's
my.
blue
Well, I was on
shields,
my.
10 subs.
I was crouched
Blue
down. You know
shields,
how
10
catchers
teams
quit?
left, and then I'm
That's how I
saying
was sitting in my chair.
we just don't have the attachments or stuff like that to take a
I
healthy
avoided it
fight.
like that for some reason.
You can see here, I'm waiting for my ult. We're gonna start poking here because there's a team that walks up into us. I get a
Had to do
snare.
it.
I miss all my bullets because I'm an absolute bot. Right, and this is where that aim factor comes in on Apex Legends. Like, we're doing the game sense here. I'm playing it slow, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get in an early peak, maybe
Right
see if
here.
somebody's popping a cell.
We're cooked.
Stars gets a beautiful call out on the team coming up behind us.
No,
So what
we
we're
go
gonna
in
do,
portal. We go in portal.
I was gonna
Shit.
say, that we turn around and fight the, but teammate does go down because he just, randoms don't pay attention to pings. I've learned to know. I've learned to know. So it's okay. And he goes down again,
Shit.
and again.
Fucking hell.
And then next thing you know, we have a team zipping up here. That's great audio from the game. I like legitimately actually great audio. Uh,
Three on
I
me.
know that Stars is gonna die there because they all three aped him, so there's no point of me taking that fight. It's a 2v3 versus a very coordinated team, right? So what we're gonna do here, sit back, loot. You know what I'm saying, recap my attachments.
Nah, they're right next to me, but it's fine. We're gonna
You
get
chill
fight.
out. I'm trying to tell him to die so I can craft him really quick, but he just dropped down and stayed down for some reason. Uh, I don't know. I can't watch his POV, so I can't tell you why, but he did. Uh, Sitting around, I'm trying to go get this Evo shield up here
Alright, bet.
because I know that I'm close to purple, which means he's close to purple.
I
Because
have
since I'm
shield, but I
not
still
doing
want
that
shield
well,
up.
uh, So I was trying to get him an Evo so he'd have at least one slot
How was that blue?
like healed. He's saying that he's at blue here, but you know what I'm saying. This Wraith just comes in out of nowhere and just low key thought he was cheating, but he was probably just going for the Evo cash just like how I was. But you just the fact that he just full sent me like that in the moment just looked like it.
Because he immediately ran away when you did.
I come to look at here. I hear footsteps behind me. After I craft them. I came up here originally to
Straight
check the
from
real
left to your
estate,
right.
make sure there's not a
Just do
team
that box
riding.
to your right. Okay.
Stars being a Luke, this being the Luke
No, I
Goblin that
just
he
saw-
is, talking to me
You're
about loot.
behind you, behind you, behind you. Straight behind. Right there. Left. Right,
So we
behind.
got a box right
No,
here
there's
with
one to
Jack
the
that
left.
is squad in it.
Right.
I'm like, where the
No.
fuck? He says left, I go right. He
No,
says
center.
left, I go left,
Behind
I
this
go
rock.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Right step. I'm trying to
I
get
can't say
everything
left,
purple
you
on
can
my
go right,
nemesis
like,
so I
fuck.
can switch over to devotion. Now here is where I make a small mistake. I definitely should have switched over the purple mag
Crap.
or the purple stock that I had on my R99
Right there, right there, right
over
there.
to the devotion,
zip
just
line,
because it would have been a
on-
smarter play to have it turbocharged. And to be honest, I don't really need the stock on the R9. I got this beacon. There's a team going up the zip, so I
we
tried to
already had team,
reposition,
remember?
get away. I was thinking to go
I
res
already
up
had team.
here. It's a secluded area. There's only 2 entrances because zone's on the back of the 3rd. There's a team walking up over here though, so I have to back up, go down the hill. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna take a risky play here because there's nowhere else for me to drop.
You just
There's
quit
a
the
team
game?
on bottom. And sit here,
Oh, you do that thing.
hope and pray that nobody looks at me with a Kraber or a 30-30,
I don't know where to go.
and we get it off.
Can't believe
They are
actually
fighting
shoot
right
us
there.
I tell Stars to come uphill. He says they're fighting. I'm okay because I have a devotion and I'm full health. I'm
Yeah.
healthy, right? This is a fight that I can take while they, or to try to get the attention off of them. I got a nice little crack on the Watson right here. A little bit far out of my range, so it makes it kind of difficult for me to hit her. I'm not zenning, so I don't have perfect Evo aim. She returns a little bit of fire, hits me once with a 30-30. There's like 2 other drop ships going on. There's a team that Void Nexus is back. I just jump in there. I don't even say anything. The Stars mentions 2 knocks. There's Void Nexus activating. You see that at the top of the screen. That's how I know the ADS. I put the snare down so nobody can run away, and we clean them up just like that. Other teams should have definitely came to third party here. They didn't, but hey, works out for us. I get heals because we need to prioritize heals. I do not need 500 light bullets. I'm going to prioritize light ammo because I have a turbocharger and I know that I'm going to chew through some bullets later on here in this game. I got none. The fact that I get hit from Storm there is insane. Excuse me, sorry. But just absolutely insane.
You walk down slow.
We walk down. I'm trying to
I
hug
have
the
TP
top of this so nobody can jump behind me.
Yep.
I hear this a vantage shot in front. Saying we're still getting a sniped at. There's a team in this crevice right here. That crevice is going to come in really, really good for us later on in this game. Because the problem with playing that crevice, if you don't have one person on each side looking at it,
Right here.
we'll
I'm zoomed
get
in all
flanked
the
by the
way.
entire team.
I went into thing and zoomed in on the.
As you can see here, we're barely sitting on the edge of zone in an actually great positioning. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling, we're chilling.
We stay here for right now.
Stars, here's the one thing. When you say something, you gotta stay dedicated to it. Because right here, you're gonna see Stars go off to go fight a kid.
What? No, I don't wanna.
I'm gonna try to get a little bit of beam here. I missed my snare. I wasn't gonna shoot unless I got my snare.
Right here.
Stars goes to go fight. I push in. Devotion hipfire is insane. ADS is even crazier. Right, I see one. I hear his teammate right here shooting. Absolutely railed him. Slam is a funny name to have. Missed half my mag on this Happy. Hipfire the rest. And that's how you clean out that 3 stack. You just, especially with Ash, she has so much free movement. It makes it so easy for her to just be able to pull in, pull up, and just beam the shit out of everybody. Especially if you have somewhat half decent aim. That's where the mechanics and the aim part comes into fighting. So we just went from one to two kills. Now we're up to 6 and we're plus 113 from plus 11. So far we're chilling. I'm looking at the teams fighting over here. They're kind of fighting a little bit long range. So I'm saying
Right
we
here.
could rotate
This rock,
behind
this
these
rock.
kids. Stars gets an amazing positioning spot right next to a crafter. I want more ammo because I want as much ammo as
What
possible.
ammo do you need? Oh, okay.
Honestly, should have dropped the R9 mags because I don't need it. Almost cracked on this
Wait,
right.
right here?
Or on that Watson. Sorry.
We kill this rock.
So we just sit here. We sit here. They're gonna snare us here in a moment, and what we do is perfectly fine. Nobody's gonna. No Ash is gonna push a full team. She snares all 3 of us, but nobody's
If you
cracked.
have cells for
No
me, I'll
point
just
for
drop back.
push. At 4 cells to share here, biggest thing. Always share. Especially if he has gold armor like he does. But when you share, you trade. I'm gonna walk up behind this team right here. He's gonna walk away. I'm gonna beam this kid. He's gonna die. There's a Watson fence there. I don't know why I threw my snare. I beamed the Wraith. That's the Wraith that actually teleported on me earlier in the game. I did not hear the Watson slide down. So I see her there out of the corner of my eye. See her there. Beamed her, dead.
On me.
We're gonna come around the rock. You know what I'm saying? Always get a different angle so you don't get shot at as well. And then you kill everybody. Just like that, that's how you can go from an absolutely botched game of both of your teammates dead into an absolute heater of a game. Just by playing the game nice, slow, calm, collected. That's all you need. All you need. You'll make smarter decisions. You'll play better. Your aim will do so, so much better. I promise you, if you just take a breath, slow down, react, and just look at everything how it's happening, it'll work out perfectly for you. That's been Karma, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.